Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in the inner harbor. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer. Everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. It is 3rd and long. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And Some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
He'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Drive will start on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. Want the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right, and May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Tucker, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Tennessee. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. May gonna look to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end looks as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stick with him again. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to be like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll bring this up to the 22. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this one past the 30. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season as he will get himself checked out. This is Henry. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Now a handoff running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. May to throw on 2nd down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing now is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. May going to hold on to this one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Henry take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, yeah. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. He'll come up here on second down and 5. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. On play action, here's May. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he takes it to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here comes third and 6. To throw now. May. Going up top. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. They'll go play action with May. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 13-yard line.
A run now on second down. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now, May. And that is incomplete. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Titans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down. They need 7. He'll look to throw. Good throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Send a man in motion right. This drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
throwing on 2nd down. May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Here's Michael Dixon now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Complete to number 83.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And this is the Commanders' wideout. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. The Commanders will be the #1 seed in the playoffs. They finish off the regular season with the victory. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks wide receiver. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Jordan Love. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Colts get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That one underneath to Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
To Keaton Mitchell. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
That one is good. And the Ravens will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They bring their tight end right. The RPO. That one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun, here's May. The Titans punching unit comes out to the field. As he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Back to throw.
7.
He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Mitchell goes over the top and into the end zone. touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Left side, it's complete.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
A gain of 14. And the Titans first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
First down, Titans.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the Titans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Steal. Will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Titans back within 7. It's 24-17. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. 4th quarter begins on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating for the shotgun. It's May. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now, May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Throw again is May. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Now give on the ground, and And a good show of force there. He gets full tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
To throw is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches.
Now a give up the middle. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll step up and run this. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now they'll set up to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
May to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Another run here with Mitchell, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop, and we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First and 10 at the
First and 10.
40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
In second
From
and
the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.